actually see through walls now. It's like we want these superpowers. Of course, I always wanted to fly a spaceship of my own. That one seems a little far-fetched and off. But in science fiction, there were always robots that were intelligent, that were smarter than men. Sometimes that could have interactions with them, sometimes conflicts, sometimes helping them. And we haven't really gotten to robots that are smart yet, but that's the track we're on. We're trying to follow the science fiction ideas that, whoa, could we actually build a device that we created ourselves as humans that even outsmarts us and can become our best friends in life? And so I look at that and I say, oh my gosh, so many people are walking down. They're so loyal. They love the technology that gives them superpowers. I can press one button and a car will come and pick me up. You know, I can press another button and the garage door opens. And superpowers in strength, superpowers in communication that never was imagined possible for human beings when I grew up, even when we started Apple Computer. So I'm very glad to see where the world's gotten, and I love the technology. It just benefits. It makes me feel like I'm a superhero in a way. I'm so much more powerful than I would be without it. And that's, we get to live our dreams. We get to turn them into reality. Now the whole process is you have imagination, things that maybe don't exist in the real world, but they exist in your world, in your head. And then we have the ability to realize them, make them real, create things that actually do what we never really expected would happen. So, and that's a part that I've been very much a part of. And I'm very glad of where it's taken us. In the future, we're going to have to deal with the idea that machines are getting to that very intelligent and capable state. You know, we've got drone airplanes that can outfly real airplanes with humans in them. So this is one of the big questions we deal with. We don't have to worry about that when we're having fun in a theater, when we're having fun watching videos, you know, when we're reading our comic books and seeing the dramatic visual displays. I hope you all get by the VR zone here and try some of the incredible VR we have, because it puts you in a different world. I can tell you, you won't know it until you experience it. Art is that way. You have to try it yourself. I can't tell you you're going to like a song. You don't know until you actually hear it. But when you try the virtual VR and you're in a different world for even just a few minutes and you come out of it and you can't believe you're back on Earth. It's an experience that very much relates to what we feel when we delve ourselves into a comic, into a movie, a superhero movie, a science fiction movie, and we want to become those characters. You have to buy into it and suspend your disbelief and all. And that's the next big thing's coming. In our personal computer era, we started out with little screens where they didn't obey the laws of physics that humans have. They obeyed the laws of imagination. Objects could pass through objects, change shape, change color. All that thing became real on computer screens. And the visual quality got better and better and better and more dramatic. But now with virtual reality, it's like the entire world around you. Everything makes it so real. So please visit our VR zone. And I just hope you have a lot of great time. So many incredible artists here. And I, you know, and admire them and feel free to talk to them. And I hope to see some of you out there on the floor. Thank you. Time to go out and let's enjoy the event now.